Stella Chow here. When I think of jade, and when I think of the tradition of jade and the knowledge of how to work with jade, I always think of Stella because, again, she is a descendant of the last royal dynasty of China, the Qing dynasty. So we are delighted to have her expertise here, her designs, and her beautiful pieces. And I got to tell you, this one, when we talk about her being a descendant of the last royal dynasty, this looks like something that would have been passed down to Stella. And I know she does have those collectible pieces that are part of her collection that her grandmother gave to her and she treasures. And this will be, I will promise you, if you don't have one piece of jade yet, this, when you buy it today, for the price, honestly, that a lot of people would charge you for faux jade, for costume jewelry, for the look of jade, when you buy the treasure of the Orient in this genuine gemstone, a gemstone that has such a rich tradition, has such collectability to it. And today, when you walk into retail stores, you don't even really see it anymore because jade has gone up in price. To be able to do this for $129.90 and appraised at almost $300. This is something, quite honestly, even with Stella's connections, I don't know that we will ever be able to do again. I know I've worked here 18 years this year, and we used to do big events with jade, like several times a year, 3, 4, 5 times a year. We would do big celebrations matching back to the festivals in the Chinese culture with jade. We can't do that anymore because jade's not available like it used to be, and it's wildly expensive. So for us to be able to give you this cherry-picked and hand-selected big, beautiful piece of jade, and then along with that, I think this is amazing, you're getting sapphires. Real sapphires. Then you're getting these baguettes.
I don't think
yep, right here.
It says real sapphires? Really? Oh my God.
That's what it says on my approved information. And you're also getting the baguettes that you would swear are diamonds. It looks just like diamonds.
This is Swarovski.
I mean, it's amazing. Okay, we are busy, and I do want to remind you, we're paying to ship it to you. It's $25 on your charge card to bring it home. Tell us the story with this one, Stella.
Well, it's one of those stunning pieces. You know, jade price, as you said, it's going up higher and higher every year because there are only 2 major jade mines that has jade eye, and just not too many places in the world. And I believe I'm one of the only jade vendor here because no one else can really put in the workmanship and bring jade to the marketplace. Everything that you see in the marketplace are the plain old stamping piece of jade. But here we really have couture styles of jade. And I also think it's very important because for jade eye, because it's getting more and more expensive, a lot of people use faux jade and fake jade in the marketplace. And when you buy it from HSN, I believe it comes with a good provenance.
Of course.
It's excellent provenance. So that's very important to buy it here because everything here, I mean, everything we have to set it out for GIA tested. You know, it has to be GIA tested. Make sure everything is right. And then I love to be able to use diamond for this design, but it just gets to be too expensive. So we use the finest Swarovski cubic zirconia.
Well, and just the styling, this looks like an antique. Because to your point, you don't see pieces like this anymore because the big ones are just not available.
No, it's very Art Deco. It's done in just that traditional way of a fine jewelry. This is the type of jewelry that you want to keep and pass it on for many generations to come. And I always say Jade of Yesteryear jewelry is very vintage inspired. It's a bridge between East and West. And this is what fine jewelry is about.
This one totally, to me, looks like I would imagine. Pieces. Exactly. It looks like an heirloom piece, and it will be your heirloom piece, right?
That's right. That's right. Well, look at, and I love the bezel set of the round, and then the baguette, and then, of course, the crown set on the side. And it's set up in such a way it's most comfortable to wear. You know, that's another very important thing about these jewelry.
Oh my gosh, we are so busy. I apologize, but we are crazy busy on this ring right now, and I'm not surprised. This would be something that if we could procure enough of these, we could do this as a today's special. It's that kind of a value. To know that you are getting real jade, not jade like you see out there and you have to wonder, Is it the real thing? Is it resin? Is it a faux stone? This is a genuine, beautiful, huge 22 by 12 millimeter Chinese jadeite. And then you have the genuine sapphires. Again, we are looking at almost a ½ carat of sapphires. And then those beautiful baguettes. I mean, when you see the attention to detail on the baguettes, when you see the gorgeous stones all the way around, and I'm going to show you this because this amazes me, and please try to use express automated ordering because I know we are very, very busy. We still have 5 through 12. So at this point, you can get your size, but that's not going to be the case momentarily. Look at the way that Stella has gypsy set the top and the bottom round stones, and then you have those baguettes that are going down the side of the shank. If you have had the opportunity to see museum pieces in jade, and you've said, I would love to have a piece like that. Maybe you know someone who inherited a piece of jade from their grandmother or their great-grandmother, and you would have loved to have had one. Perhaps you've seen jade in the retail stores and it's just a basic piece of round jade or a basic piece of square jade, and you said, that's all I can find. Really, even if you find that, you're lucky. Today in retail, this is a masterpiece in fine jewelry, and I have to stress to you before it's gone, it's in real sterling silver. So to be able to do not only the precious, noble metal of the sterling silver, but in addition to that, to do that big, bold piece of jade, and then do the attention to detail like the sapphires, like the baguettes, like the gypsy setting of the round. And you know, if you think that you love this piece, what I'm going to say to you, because Stella is not here as often as we would love, simply due to the fact that jade is just not available anymore. She's one of the few people who have the best connections to bring jade, period, but even she can't do it very often. So if you think you love this, I know because I have the pleasure of doing a lot of the Jade of Yesteryear shows, we don't have things like this. We don't have things of this size for this price. Normally a ring like this, even here at HSN, would be $199. So to do it at $129 is amazing. And you can see our counter is counting backwards. I am all but certain that this will be gone by the end of the hour. Stella, this one, you have just knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
I love it. I love that Art Deco period because that is one of the most important period of jadeite. You know, jadeite is something that is very new to the Western world. It didn't come into the Western world until the turn of the century, but for us, it's something since Neolithic time, 5,000 years old.
And by the way, everybody's asking about this one too, this matching bracelet. This is coming up next, but we have 40 just from previewing it. It's appraised at almost $400. We're doing it for $179. So just so you know, that's coming up. And I know we're busy. The good news is my producer said if you are on board, you will indeed get this beautiful ring. So bear with us. Hang in there, just a few seconds left. And you know what? I just think every single thing, you know, yes, the jade's beautiful, but the way that you put it together, Stella, gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love that you did the baguettes on the sides, you did the gypsy set round on the top and the bottom. Just gives it a different feel.
Well, yes, you know, that's a typical Art Deco style, and I love Art Deco styles. And so, to me, this is really a very traditional Jade of Yesteryear ring.
Absolutely. Okay, I know we're busy. Hang in there. We're going to get you if you're on board, and I will keep wearing this throughout the entire